All right. This lighting is a little bit better. I mean, it's overexposed, but it's better than being dark. Hi, guys, gals, princesses, priestesses, high priestesses, you name it. Welcome to my channel. I am Val. Go Ask Val. I just did a quick one on my Instagram. I'm Go Ask Val over there as well. Also, Val's Healing Products. Um, I am going to explain as quickly as I can so that it's brief and get straight to the point. Your pen, your ink pen in your hand, the ability to read and write and comprehend is, I believe, bar none, the most powerful thing we have on this planet, especially in this day and time. And so, if you want to know what tool, what single tool that you can put in your child's hand to equip them to believe in themselves, their manifestations, tell them to write down attributes and characteristics of what they want, whether it's in themselves, which is definitely a big one, honesty, integrity, faith, trust, hope, discernment, wealth, mental clarity, you name it, ability to read, ability to break down things, comprehend, be smart. And again, reinforce it by telling them that they are smart, telling them that they are fearfully and carefully and wonderfully made. And so I wanted to explain very briefly why I believe the duality of this planet has taken place on so many different facets. Again, we can be the opposite of several different things. You could see me and my daughter as an opposite. She's light skinned, I'm brown skinned. She's in her youth, I'm in my older age. These are kinds of dualities or opposites, male versus female, black versus white. These are the extreme opposites, which has us feeling like we have to defend, or even some people attack the other side, which is like, punching a glass mirror. No bueno. Trying to kill ourselves in another person, or to validate ourselves by discrediting the other side. And again, if you understand that you have white blood cells, that you have red blood cells, then you would not try to kill red people or white people, or even black people or brown people. And so, one color against another will not help. Two colors together will create another beautiful color. Red and blue makes green, so it need not be red states versus blue states. Um, Again, just cutting out the whole fighting thing. Um, how did this get started? Again, we have God the Father in heaven, and then where is God the Mother? Um, it is implied that the feminine, and again, not to everyone, but for those who did not pick up on it beyond subconscious, it is implied that if God is above and God is He, then that which is below is she. Problem is, that which is below is considered the devil. So if you comprehend that, then you see that women have been demonized or put in a servitude role by default. The other challenge is the word black male. It is not just a person, a human being. It is also a term used to threaten someone. So I am breaking that curse. I'm destroying that curse of the subliminal message against the black male, the black man. And that, because it extends to the female, because again, subconsciously, women know, females know that they are also male. A woman knows that she is also a man. She is a man with a womb. She is part of mankind. But I also want to mention that the Bible had promised us that we were not under the curse, and that we would be saved in childbearing. It also states that he drove the man. He didn't say them. He said he drove the man out of the garden. And so I'm here to help reunify and explain, especially for those who have found themselves being violent, or those who have found themselves very non-violent and feeling very vulnerable in a world that is violent, that is just one more area of duality. A lot of people say that the opposite of love is hate. Other people say the opposite of love is fear. There is only love. If someone fears, they are still in love with their life more than the other person, and so then they act on that love through something that we call fear. But fear is a sphere. What goes around will come back around. And so if you've been giving love, then love will come back to you, depending on how long your 360-degree circle looks like for you. So no more sibling rivalry, no more brother against brother, or brother against sister, or father against mother. Again, I've seen people do that to their children. I think it is the most not good thing to do, and that is to divide your children in that you have to pick one over the other. Um, that makes no sense. We need parent thesis. We are the thesis, the theme, the story in the middle of our two parents. When they came together, we were somewhere in the middle. And so, reconciling the divinity of God for the woman, the goddess, beyond Mary. Again, even Mary is not deified, if you will, or yeah, I think that's the word, deified in Christian history. So bringing back the heavenly mother for the heavenly father, I think is a clue, an answer to helping us get rid of duality, because in duality is a kind of fighting with the swords. So we're here to cooperate. We're here to come back into unity with ourselves first. As a woman, I am back in alignment and cohesiveness, equality between my male and feminine aspects. And yet again, I plan to express as much as my feminine as I can, because I believe in God the Father to provide the finances, Jehovah Jireh, hire her. Okay. And then the mother is the nurturer, the forgiver, putting the bomb on it, the emotional side, the logical being logistics, logos, the log of the tree, the documentation, manifest. Those are all written. The patriarch, the matriarch, again, is that which is more concerned about nourishment and breaking down whatever it is, interpreting that which is on the books, on the log, on the tree. And she brings the wisdom. If he, being the breadwinner, only brings bacon, then that's what we're going to eat. If he brings fruit, that's what we're going to eat. So that's why the perceived curse in the Old Testament of Eve providing the food versus the father aspect, the male aspect of God providing the food. So that was the twist. But again, once the man was driven out of the garden, the woman chose, but she always has the mentality of the garden or paradise within her, because she is the paradise. The woman is the gift. The land, the earth is the gift, and the fertilized semen comes in to fertilize the woman's egg. Again, so women belong to no one. again, if you have a Christian faith and you say, I belong to God, again, I'm not here to fight and debate you on semantics. What I'm saying is we choose to lower ourselves if we want to, whether that's to descend or to play a servant role. But with all of the feelings of abuse and frustration that have happened with women, I am here to, for those who need it and want it, I'm here to help, or just to decree is beyond, this is help, but to decree that and to pin it that I am whole in and of myself. The woman with the issue of blood was not said to have been married. In fact, she lost everything she had, and everything means everything: her family, her children, if she had any, her livelihood. Everything was lost, because of this blood issue, whether it's family, whether it's physical. She lost it. Okay. And once she touched the hem of his garment by faith, put her faith into action, then she had enough character and integrity to admit, especially once she realized, okay, you got me. Y'all not gonna move on till I come out and say something. Fine, it was me. So she tells her story, and now, her faith has made her whole. Wholeness, as in her money is now restored, her health is now restored, her family is now restored. And so, to me, that woman in the New Testament story is the revealing of the Proverbs 31 books, or 31, yeah, books in Proverbs, and 31 calendar days in the more fuller months. And this being July, there are 31 days. So we are the woman with the issues of being misused, and it takes us as the individual to reclaim back our kingship, our cooking, liking, seeking. Um, we are the king in our life, and I invite, as a single woman, invite those who believe that they can have a healthy, whole conversation with me as a female who is single, over 40 years old. I would love to invite that conversation. And again, I'm talking to the guys. Ladies, sis, again, I don't mind talking to you as well, but I'm also, taking on clients against spiritualism, religion. There's no holds barred here in, my world and on my channel. Again, what I don't do is violence. I don't cast love spells. If there's a love spell to be casted, it is to cast it upon oneself in self-love. So, we're ending the duality, and now we're here for cooperation, for networking, dating, flirting, sensuality, sexuality, all in a healthy, mature kind of way, in a goodly kind of way. And, again, reconciling all of the characteristics, or the characters, the archetypes in the Bible that appear to have an opponent. Okay. And so, again, there's no part of our world, to me, that's, uh, so bad, or that we don't need. I need every toe on my foot. I need every finger on my hand. I need every hair on my head. The ones that fall off, another one will grow back. But since we have lost our, or dormanted our abilities to grow back fingers and toes, then, again, let's keep the ones that we have. And so this is the new heaven and the new earth, the new concept revisited, which is what happened before the beginning, the Genesis, before the split of any kind, the split of Adam. We have male and female in one body, and that body expresses itself as male or female. But there are those, again, who have come back, reincarnated, or they have transcended or been enraptured. They've come to a revelation where they feel more like the other gender. Maybe they want to nourish more. Maybe they're tired of saying, being a part of the group of violent men. And so they are taking on a more feminine aspect of themselves because they don't want to associate themselves with masculinity and all of the uh, strong negative connotations that have come with that, the violent connotations. The same goes for the women in that they're tired of being vulnerable. They're tired of being physically abused or seen as subservient. So they have taken on a more masculine, defend themselves, quote, fight for their rights. And I'm here again to encourage you that you don't have to fight anymore. Um, every day is a new day, every moment is a new day, every now can enlighten you to take a breath, sigh, and collect yourself as a combination of chemicals, uh, hormones, experiences that have shaped you to who you are today. So that is my report. Um, your assignment is to write down, to pen how much you love yourself. Write down the attributes again that you want to exude: wealth, clarity, simplicity. Um, I'm just throwing out some that resonate with me. Perfect vision, more clarity, more softness, if you will, more rightness, more equilibrium, um, more nurturing, more healing. These are things that I'm also sharing with you. More prosperity, money answers all, which is my uh, and morale, boosting your spirit of enthusiasm, congratulating you on success of being here in 2022. That is that is a success in and of itself. All right, thank you so much. Go ask Val. Comment forward, like, share, subscribe. Um, Positive vibes, send me a prayer, whatever you do, know that I'm sending it back to you 30, 60, 100-fold, 1,000-fold blessings according to the intention and the power that works in both of us. um, Power to the collective, power to the people. I love you all, and I'll see you again on the other side. Bye bye.